Welcome back to That Wrestling Show. For all of you out there who are wondering where I've been the last week and a half, for all of you out there who are wondering why I haven't made a video in the last 2 weeks, well, it's not because I haven't been wanting to make a video. It's not that the product has been shitty. It's not that because I was not in a good mood or whatnot. No, it all comes down to having a shitty computer, and it all comes down to having shitty audio, shitty video. Um, my computer has been acting weird lately. I've been trying to record content, make it look good, make it sound good, and I couldn't get my computer to work as great as it used to work when I first bought it. So I had to come out here. I had to pretty much erase my entire computer. I had to restore my computer to the default settings. I lost. I was in such a rush to reset it, to get it back and working. Now I can come out here and make a video that I didn't really back up anything. All my OBS Studio documents got erased. All my backgrounds, all my setups for SmackDown, Raw, it all got erased. Between that and dealing with stuff at work and just stuff here and there at home, just been really busy trying to get all that taken care of. But I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I want to thank all my subscribers out there who are still subscribed to my channel. I want to thank you for holding on there. I apologize for not getting out any content for the Royal Rumble. I apologize for not getting out any content for Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. But I am back. I am here to stay. Trying to get all my stuff situated. So, right now I'm in the process of downloading my OBS all over again. I'm trying to get things situated as far as like when I can go live. I'm gonna have to remake all my backgrounds. But the last 2 weeks of wrestling have been real crazy. The Royal Rumble is over. I wanted to come out here and I wanted to review the Royal Rumble, but 2 weeks after the Rumble, I don't think nobody cares. And if y'all do, then thank you for listening to this Royal Rumble Monday Night Raw SmackDown review, whatever you want to call it. The Royal Rumble. I watched it. I was pretty in tuned. I was kind of disappointed on the people they chose to win the Rumble, which is the women's and the men's. The only good thing that I was excited about is that we had the Miz. He won back his title from Roman Reigns. Did that happen at the Royal Rumble? No, that didn't happen at the Rumble. Something crazy happened at the Rumble. Let me see. We had Nakamura. He won the Rumble. We have Asuka. She won the women's Royal Rumble. We had Braun Strowman, Kane versus Brock Lesnar. I was fairly disappointed in that match. I thought it could have went a little longer. I thought it could have been a little bit less, predictable. We already knew that Kane was going to take the pin. we already knew that Brock Lesnar was going to do, um, you know, less. The less work he can do in a wrestling match, the better for Brock Lesnar, because at the end of the day, he's a part timer. He's not there to kill himself. He's there just to show up, collect a check, and just be gone for the next 2 or 3 months. We're not gonna see Brock Lesnar until WrestleMania. Kane, Kane and Braun Strowman. I'm glad that their feud is finally over. Supposedly he was hurt on Raw. Um, Hopefully he's gone. Nobody wants to see Kane. We never wanted to see Kane to begin with. We're tired of seeing Kane. We want to see Braun Strowman versus somebody else. Braun Strowman versus a Samoa Joe. Braun Strowman versus a Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman versus the Club. Braun Strowman versus Big Cass. If he comes back. What else happened at the Royal Rumble? We had The Bar versus Seth Rollins and um, yeah, Kurt Angle's son. Look, I forget his fucking name. If I forget your name, you don't matter in my book. Um, Shelton. I was gonna say Shelton Benjamin, but never mind. So we had The Bar versus the Shield. The Shield 2.0. Um, the Shield lost the belts. The Bar, once again became WWE Tag Team Champions. I'm glad that they take the belts off of Rollins and his worthless partner. I'm sure they're going to be getting into a feud together. That's pretty much where that's going. So the Bar defeated Seth Rollins. That match was alright. It could have been better. We needed the Bar was going to win the belts back. I mean, it's only right for the Bar to be the tag team champions. Having Seth Rollins as a tag team champ, it's not right. That guy said Seth Rollins deserves to be in the main event at WrestleMania. I mean, him, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor are the only ones who never really lost their belts. Seth Rollins never really lost his WWE title belt, and he's never had his rematch. And if he has, it hasn't been 1-on-1. It's always been 2-on-3, 3-on-2, whatever you want to call it. Finn Balor never lost the Universal Championship belt, so it's only right to give him back the belt. So those two guys should be in the main event. Why Finn Balor lost to John Cena on Monday Night Raw the next day is beyond me. We don't need to have John Cena in a elimination belt in elimination chamber. John Cena's a part-timer. He's not going to be there full-time. We don't need John Cena around anymore. He's already been replaced by Roman Reigns. So either you're going to turn heel or you're going to be gone for good. It's time for the younger talent to take over. So, Finn Balor, he has the club. He's turning heel. That's all we want to see. We don't want to see John Cena versus Roman Reigns or John Cena versus Brock Lesnar or John Cena versus Braun Strowman. You know what? Now that you mentioned that, a match between John Cena and Braun Strowman would be a good match. That's what we need to be seeing. Braun Strowman versus a John Cena. What else happened at the Royal Rumble? We had Ronda Rousey. That was pretty entertaining. I mean, I enjoyed that. I was hoping that she came out to be one of the Royal Rumble participants, but she didn't come out. All she did was come out, point at the WrestleMania logo, then shook Asuka's hand and shook Charlotte's hand and just left. That's it. Did she show up on the? Did she show up the next day on Monday Night Raw? No, she didn't. Did she show up to SmackDown? No, she didn't. Rumor has it she's not going to show up till WrestleMania. Rumor has it she's going to show up with The Rock, which is a big waste of time. You know, if you're going to show up to a wrestling show, then you need to show up to wrestle. You know, you're going to be like Brock Lesnar. You're only going to show up WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. That's ridiculous. If you're going to commit to wrestling, then commit. What else? Roman Reigns did not win the Royal Rumble, thank God. But we did have Nakamura. He chose to go up against AJ Styles at WrestleMania. So that should be interesting in itself. Other than all the important stuff, that's all that was really worth talking about. Everything else was just trash. The next day on Monday Night Raw, nothing really interesting happened. SmackDown, the same. So, I mean, all in all, I really didn't miss a lot to talk about. If you enjoyed the Royal Rumble, I'm glad. I enjoyed it as well, but like I said, it could have been a little better. I would have booked it a little differently. I would have booked Finn Balor to win the Royal Rumble, or like I said in my preview and predictions, I would have had Ty Dillinger come back out, and he never really got a chance to participate. He got hit in the back and he got beat up in the back, and I would have him came out while Nakamura was standing on the corner ropes. I would have had Ty Dillinger come out and run in and just throw Nakamura out of the ring, and he would be the winner of the Royal Rumble. And that's right. And honestly, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen, but it didn't happen. That didn't happen, so now we're stuck with Shinsuke Nakamura, which I'm not hating on Nakamura. We all want to see Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles match, but I don't want to see it as them being both baby faces. One person has to be a heel, the other person has to be a baby face. Simple as that. We also have some more wrestling news. Supposedly, Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega of the Bullet Club, they have their own little feud going on. Supposedly, Kenny Omega is not happy with the way things are going with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is not happy with things that are going on with Kenny Omega. They are set to have a match at a Ring of Honor Supercard. Supposedly, everything in the Bullet Club is okay. Nobody's fighting with nobody. Nobody's mad at nobody, but they're having a match nonetheless. So, is the Bullet Club breaking up? Who knows? Is the Bullet Club kicking Kenny Omega out? Who knows? I mean, I think if that was to happen, that'd be a big mistake. Kenny Omega is what makes the Bullet Club. So, I think that Kenny Omega is going to stay with the Bullet Club, and then the Elite are just going to separate by themselves. And we're going to have New Japan Pro Wrestling versus Ring of Honor. Other than that, we also have Enzo Amore, our former cruiserweight champion, accused of raping some girl named Philomena. From the beginning, I thought that giving him the belt was a big mistake. From the beginning, I thought putting him in the cruiserweight division was a big mistake. He was better off just being a manager for somebody. He could have been a manager for possibly Braun Strowman. I don't know, fucking somebody new, somebody hot, somebody fresh. Um, as a wrestler, he's just not that great to to look at. He has good mic skills. That's about it. But he was accused of raping um, some girl. He chose not to tell the WWE about what was going on as far as his investigation. So he was first suspended, then released from WWE. So we have to find out who our next cruiserweight champion is going to be. Supposedly, we have a tournament that's going to last all the way up to WrestleMania. Just crazy. Um, the wrong guy had the belt. As simple as that. They need to give the belt to somebody strong, somebody good, somebody that's been with the company and is real dependable. Who they give it to is beyond me, but if they do give it to somebody, I hope there's somebody that deserves it. Like I'm my favorite in the cruiserweight. I don't watch the cruiserweights that much, and honestly, I don't think he belongs to being a cruiserweight. But Tony Nese should be given the belt. He should be our cruiserweight champion. And if Vince McMahon doesn't see that, then he's blind. NXT Takeover was pretty crazy. Um, we had a couple NXT guys show up at the Rumble. We had Gargano versus the NXT champ. That was a pretty good match. I enjoyed seeing them show up the next day at the Royal Rumble. That was awesome. I haven't had a chance to really watch the entire NXT pay-per-view, NXT Takeover, but I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna review it. And if it's too late, then whatever. What else? Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are having a bromance. I guess Shane McMahon, he figures if he can't destroy them from the outside, he might as well destroy them from the inside. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are set to wrestle next week or this week on SmackDown, and the winner of that match becomes the number one contender for AJ Styles' belt at Elimination Chamber. So that's pretty exciting. I like to see Sami Zayn as a heel. Maybe they can take this opportunity to turn to keep Sami Zayn as a heel and turn Kevin Owens babyface, because I think that Kevin Owens will do better as a babyface. It's a fan favorite. What else? Other than all that, wrestling hasn't been really that great. We have Vince McMahon has been accused of rape as well. We'll see how that goes. He finally announced that he's bringing back the XFL. We'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna try to get all my stuff ready for Monday Night Raw, and get all my backgrounds ready to go, and we'll start up again Monday Night Raw review and results. I hope all of y'all enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow. Eagles versus the New England Patriots. If you're a new viewer to the show, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the way out. If you enjoy watching this video, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. Leave your comments down below if you have any questions or comments. And like I said, I want to thank all my subscribers for sticking with me, and we'll try to get to 100 subscribers by Elimination Chamber, and up to 1,000 by WrestleMania. But I'm just being hopeful and optimistic. Thank you. You have a good night and enjoy the Super Bowl.